Welcome. Here's a little test and something you can do to understand about your forward head posture, your rounded shoulders. Very important that this is a very serious epidemic. People spend numerous hours looking down on a computer, texting, doing things down below them all day long. Remember, the head being 12 pounds, for every inch, it goes forwards an additional 10 pounds. So 2 inches is 32 pounds, 3 inches is 42 pounds. And the more forward you go through out in front of you, the more stress the back of the neck, ligaments, muscles, tissues, and discs have to withstand. Obviously, those nerves become inflamed and irritated, causing a lot of pain and symptomatology. Remember, nerves can play a lot of funny games. They just don't have symptoms where they're being affected. They can radiate. They can travel to the arm, to the hand, the shoulders, over the head, behind the eyes, between the shoulder blades, and the chest. So what I'd like you to do right now, understand that I like you to get a little bit of a feeling what it's like, where your head is. Now I'd like you to just put your buttocks against the back of the wall. Okay? Now I'd like you to lean the back of your shoulder blades. Don't worry about your shoulders, just your shoulder blades. Your shoulders do not have to be against the back of the wall. And then what I'd like you to do, I'd just like you to put your head back if you can. When you put your head back, is the back of your head touching the wall? That's the question. Most of you are going to have a hard time. Because if you have forward head posture, you're probably going to be an inch, half inch, inch and a half, maybe 2 inches away from that back of the wall. So can the back of your head touch the back of the wall? That's the first question. Now, if it cannot touch the back of the wall, that means that you have forward head posture. And that is something that you will now understand because you've already diagnosed your problem. So you need to start doing a specific exercise. It's called the chin tuck retractor exercise that we can go ahead and we can work those anterior flexor, deep anterior flexor muscles of our neck. That's allowing the muscles to stay back and work correctly. So what I'd like you to do, I'd like you to stand up tall, stick the chest out. I'd like you to put the back of your shoulders up against the wall. And I'd like you to leave your chin parallel with the ground. Do not flex forward, do not flex back. And I'd like you to feel as if you have a string on top of your head. And I want you to feel as if that string is pulling your head upwards right now. As it's pulling your head upwards, I want you to go ahead and bring your chin straight back to the wall as if you're making a double chin right now. Okay, hold it. Now I want you to feel as if your head is being lifted upwards at the same time when you make that double chin as you bring your chin backwards like this. And hold it 5-6 seconds. Relax it. And do it again. 5-6 seconds. Now feel that string pull your head upwards. And the reason I want it to pull it upwards, I want your head to come high as you can when you do this particular exercise. Now, I'm going to show you on this model here, looking at this. Here's the back of your skull. Now, so this is how I'm standing right now. Here's the front of our face right here, back of your skull. If you look at these joints on the occipital condyle, underneath the occipital region here, okay, I'll come a little closer. All right, this joint particularly glides. All right, it will glide in a position where physiologically and structurally, that's the way you want it. You don't want to push downwards, okay, where your neck is shortened and then try to do the exercise. And I'm going to show you why in a second. I'm going to show you how the muscles work. So again, I want you to feel as if the string is pushing upwards like this, and then I want you to go ahead and just bring the head straight back like this. That chin tuck will help posture. Now the other thing I want you to do, I want you to go ahead and I want you to stick the chest out. Good. As you stick the chest out, I want you just to push the back of those shoulders up against the wall there and stick that chest out and hold it out as you just relax. Hold it out. Stretch that chest and hold that for a good 20-25 seconds. Beautiful. And you can relax. You can do it again. Push the back of the shoulder blades, not the shoulders, but the back of the shoulder blades against the wall. Stick the chest out and lift the head upwards. Good. And you'll feel those muscles between your shoulder blades, called your rhomboids, start to contract. We're isometrically working those rhomboid muscles. Relax. Good. Head high. Push those shoulder blades against the back of the wall. Okay, as you're lifting up, and you'll feel it hurts, it aches between those shoulder blades because you're contracting those rhomboids. So the exercise is the chin tuck, straight back. You can do about 12 of them, 1 or 2 sets. As you go straight back like this, hold it about 5-6 seconds. Feel the string, pull your head straight up. And I want you to keep your hands forward like this. Put the shoulder blades back against the wall and push them together. Okay, back against the wall as you're working those rhomboids right in between. And as we're doing that, we're stretching the chest muscles. So now we're working the neck, stretching the chest, and strengthening the retractor muscles between the shoulders. All three exercises to help good posture. So as you're doing this exercise daily, you'll see within about several days to a week, you'll start to say, wow, my head feels a little bit closer to that wall. Well, that's the goal. The goal is getting that head closer to the wall, because as that head gets closer to the wall, that wall is not going to lie to you. That wall is not going to cheat you because you're making progress. But realize when you have this forward head posture, you've got excessive muscles that are stretched behind the skull, behind the neck, a lot of weakness, a lot of stretching. You have that, again, that rounded shoulder, that tight chest muscles. And what's happening is those muscles are still shortened. So as you're doing these exercises and as you're stretching them, they're going to stretch. But as time goes on, they're going to stretch more and more and more and more. And you're going to say, wow, I can stick my chest up. I can lift my head high. I can keep my ears over my shoulders where they belong. I feel like I can breathe better. Wow, that's awesome. So I ask you to practice, practice, practice. Very effective. This will really help you in many ways. Remember, posture has an effect upon everything that goes on in your body, from chemicals to the way you think, the way you move, the way you function, and most important, slowing down degeneration, keeping your body healthy and strong, particularly if you have problems right now going on. If it's herniations or whatever it is, this is something everyone should be doing. I ask you to leave your comments below, subscribe if you haven't, so you can continue to receive more self-help videos for you, your family, and friends. And most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandell.